Now, you may have heard of Studio Mappa's success with anime like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, Attack on Titan Season 4, but let's bring it back to 2014. Do you remember Terror in Resonance? If so, 9 and 12 would love you, just know that, okay? And I would love you too. I remember watching Terror in Resonance when I had the highest fever of my life back in around 2022. I believe it was around like 100 degrees or like a little bit higher than that, and I was very sick. But I binged the entire show in that one deathly night that I was sick. So just recently, I rewatched it again because I was also pretty sick. I had the Krishan Rock cough, and I still kind of have it. The Terror in Resonance is 11 episodes of thrill, mystery, and havoc. An example of this mystery is in episode 1, where they had these machines that kind of looked like, you know, the toothpaste machines from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I didn't know what the fuck that was, but it was interesting. It hooked me. It made me want to see what it was. And it made me want to explore more about what Terror in Resonance is. So to get into what it is, after escaping a government facility and stealing plutonium, a highly sought after ingredient to creating atomic bombs, 2 government test subjects 9 and 12 begin their escapade of terrorist attacks on Tokyo. Their reason for doing so, nobody knows. And so to counteract their efforts, ex-detective Kenjiro Shibazaki is called upon to solve the case of why the terrorist duo is committing these attacks, and to find out what is their end goal in all of this. Terror in Resonance might be one of the best 11 episode anime of all time. I'm saying it with my chest. I know that I have a bird chest, bro. I know that I'm fucking underweight, but I'm saying with all of my chest and bones. And some people might be asking, why is this random dude on YouTube glazing Terror in Resonance like this? I'm going to tell you why it's so unique and why I love it so much. First, the atmosphere. Terror in Resonance was created by the creator of Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop, Space Dandy, Carol and Tuesday, and even the more recent anime Lazarus. And this creator is none other than Shinichiro Watanabe, the fucking godfather of Toonami anime, the godfather of Adult Swim anime. So it's inevitable that Terror in Resonance would have that Adult Swim Toonami type of vibe that we all know and love and have experienced. Also, this is just kind of like a side note. I thought that the voice actor for 9 for the dub of Terror in Resonance, I could have swore on my life that was Steve Blum. Like, bro, you would have thought because Steve Blum, if you don't know who that is, do y'all know who Tom is?
Yes.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm also not talking about.
What did you say, nigga? Oh yeah, look at you.
I'm talking about Tom from Toonami, Steve Blum. He's voice acted in so many of Shinichiro Watanabe's works that I could have swore that he would for Terror in Resonance too. Bruh, he was literally Spike Spiegel, Mugen, and hella other people in Shinichiro Watanabe's anime, so I could have swore that was him. Also, Death Note fans are surely to appreciate Terror in Resonance as well, as they have very similar concepts of morality explored, different execution of ideas in the story, and just a lot of other things and elements that make you reminisce of Death Note and what makes it so good, with the strategical battles, the beautiful music, the atmosphere, like I said before, that's created. It's just amazing all around. Wait a minute, is that? Oh no, hide your kids, hide your wife. King Vaughn?
When you refer to him,
Huh?
you say Baba Yaga.
Yeah, you say Baba, okay, you say Baba Yaga, okay.
We don't call that man by his name.
We don't?
We say Baba Yaga.
Terror in Resonance also has amazing animation. The music is on point. Like I said before, the story direction is amazing. From episode 1 showing 9 and 12's escape from the government facility, to them meeting Lisa, who we're going to talk about, to them being chased by Shibazaki. Everything is just appropriate. The visuals are beautiful. There's realistic themes of war and terrorism, and mature dialogue and commentary on the real world that we actually live in today, with them discussing how easily accessible weapons are and how easy it is to just buy things on Amazon and make a bomb. Also, the parallels with Greek mythology that are present throughout the story, mixed in with the religious themes as well. It's just so many good elements about this show that 11 episodes is not enough to express all of it. It's just so good. And these 11 episodes can also be a strength and a setback as well, because it's 11 episodes of thrills, twists, and mystery. but 11 episodes might not be enough for the entire story. Like, the pacing may have been quick at some points, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, Terror in Resonance was in my top 10 anime for like the longest time. But another great element about Terror in Resonance are the main characters 9 and 12. 9 and 12 represent the duo of the cold, strategic mastermind and his playful, carefree, cheery friend/brother. They grew up in the government facility together. They were experimented on together. They also escaped together. And they also have this plan of carrying out these terrorist attacks together. They have a very balanced dynamic because of their contrasting attitudes, and they truly don't want to hurt anyone in the end, but they want their voices to be heard and remembered. They wanted a purpose, and committing terrorist attacks is what it was. And throughout all of the 11 episodes, it was truly a ride to be remembered, seeing them do what they did and believing what they believed. One of the only setbacks that I felt was in Terror in Resonance was just the romance, because there was another character named 5. Later on, probably throughout like the halfway point of the show, she became an antagonist and she would step in to directly challenge 9 and 12. But spoiler alert, 5 low-key had a crush on 9 for the longest because she was also in the government facility with them. But she was caught and captured and further analyzed and experimented on. I don't believe she was experimented on, but the government just had her like under wraps. She was working with them while 9 and 12 escaped and they were free. But basically 5 liked 9 a lot, and that was understandable because she looked up to him. 9 gave 5's life purpose, and they were both 2 peas, well, they were both 3 peas in the same pod. They were cut from the same cloth. But I feel like, bro, you mean to tell me she couldn't even give this nigga a kiss on the lips? No tongue either? You just gave this man a peck on the cheek and then you just, boom, bye-bye. I said, what the shit? I'm gonna stop cursing, I'm sorry. 5, 9, and 12 stories were so tragic in the sense that they felt like their lives didn't matter, some more than others, especially 5. And they lost that sense of morality that makes us human. Like, even by the end of the show, 9, 12, and Lisa were literally just playing soccer, just listening to music, doing regular things, because they were never able to experience that. That's just not right at all. You know, these kids are just so young, and they should have a chance at childhood. They should have a chance to explore the different things that every child should have, and every child should be able to do. Just like kicking a soccer ball. Like, it's just heartbreaking to see that these characters have these stories that are just so inhumane. And it's even crazier how in the real world that we live in to this day, all of these things are true, you know? A lot of kids aren't able to have a childhood that, you know, you may have had, playing with your friends, sitting around that one box that your grandmother had in her yard, you know, like in the grass. I'm gonna put a picture so you know what I'm talking about. Like, every child should have that experience of just living life, having fun, not having to worry about the things that the world may make you worry about. So I really feel for them, and I feel for their story so much. That's also what makes it so relatable, impactful, and just real. Also, the relationship and romance between 12 and Lisa didn't really make sense. Actually, no, it made sense. But 12 betraying 9 for a girl that was literally useless as a bag of fucking rocks wasn't. Speaking of useless in a bag of rocks, Lisa. Most people may ask, and I also asked this, like, what the fuck was the point of Lisa being in the anime? She was so useless. At first, I'm going to explain why. Because she didn't say anything. When she was first introduced in the story, she was being bullied and she never fought back for herself. Her mother was calling her. She was in the bathroom. She didn't answer her mother's calls. I'm like, okay. She couldn't cook. And like I said before, she seemed useless. But once she saw 9 and 12 doing what they did, maybe she was inspired by their rebellious but driven attitudes that she lacked. Maybe Lisa, 9, and 12 were more similar than they thought, in the sense that they all wanted to feel alive. They all wanted to fight back and rebel, and they all wanted the strength to do so. But at the same time, I thought that maybe Lisa might just be like us. The average Joe living a humdrum life, looking for thrill and excitement in their average, regular, or in 9 and 12's case, their very nightmarish, demonic life. I can't cook, just like Lisa. I can't. But bro, look at this. I'm about to put on the screen, okay? I made the best shepherd's pie I ever made in my life. But that, you can't tell me that does not look peak. 2 words. Husband, material. Maybe they just wanted to feel like their lives mattered. Just like some of you watching this video may also want to feel. But another spoiler alert, it does matter, okay? Terror in Resonance is a brilliant, heartbreaking story of two individuals that wanted their voice to be heard. They wanted to be remembered. It's another masterful work from Shinichiro Watanabe, and after revisiting it, I'm glad to say that this might actually enter back into my top 10 anime of all time. Absolute peak. Please go watch this anime today, okay? And do not forget about it. Because like I said, 9 and 12 will want you to remember. So that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe today to become a senpai or senpaiyette, the best, most beautiful, inclusive community on YouTube. I'm going to go. I love you. Stay safe. Stay warm. Take care of yourselves. And let's achieve all our goals and accomplishments together, okay? So goodbye and peace.